Hey guys, Marmalade here with Marmalade Outdoors. Thanks for joining me. This is going to be more of a, it's not really a gear review, I guess it is, but it's more of a change. You guys know that I come out here on the trails and try a lot of new things in between seasons. But if I'm being real and being honest, I don't change my gear a lot. You know, I'm looking for lighter things or things I've gotten that are lighter. But when I find something I like, I don't change a lot. So what we're going to talk about today is air mattresses. Now I've had the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite, that yellow one you always see. It's 1 pound. I have a regular wide, which is 25 inches wide by 72 inches long. I've had that since spring of 2020, so 3 years. It is March of 2023 right now. So I got it right before I did the long trail in Vermont, and then I went and did most of Oregon. You guys know the last few years I finished from Kennedy Meadows up to in over 2 years up to Truckee, which was about 450 or 60 miles. And then last year I skipped up to, because of the fires and stuff, I couldn't keep going up to Ashland, Oregon. I skipped up and did 50 miles to end my hiking season from Timberline Lodge in northern Oregon up to Cascade Locks. And then I went to PCT Trail Days. Now the interesting thing is, I have had a leak almost since I got the thing. The only reason why I've kept it is a couple reasons. It's pretty expensive, but the way the leak was, it's mysterious. But I have said before, I'm a side sleeper. About every hour I naturally roll over and turn to the other side. And it's kind of weird how it's synchronized with my air mattress. I feel it has a micro like pinhole in it because it leaks very slowly. About every hour, it's about probably half empty. I'm not on the ground, you know, but I give it about 2 or 3 or 4 breaths. It fills back up and I go back to sleep. So it just works out the way the timing is. It doesn't bother me that much, even though it's kind of cold sometimes to kind of like get out and kind of blow up your mattress, but I've dealt with it. The issue I'm having now and why I'm making a change is, I've been going lighter, but in this case, I'm actually going to go a fraction heavier. But the reason why I'm making a change is something's happened inside my mattress where I am sleeping exceptionally cold. I am not a easily cold person. I don't get cold easily. I wear shorts if you guys seen, I've done Whitney in shorts. So I've hiked in the snow in my shorts, but I've been sleeping colder and colder. And when I got a hold of Thermarest, when I read their warranty on it, it falls under the timeline when I called them. And the reason why my mattress is getting cold and everything, it falls under the warranty, and they refused. We battled. I went to the managers. I went up to the top, said no, and they had no reason except for no. So I'm definitely not happy with them, but I decided to get a new air mattress. And let's go over first. I want to tell you one more thing that was kind of interesting. When I got done with Northern Oregon and I got to Cascade Locks, I went to Trail Days, PCT Trail Days. And I got lucky because there's a ton of gear manufacturers there, and I thought I got lucky, but Thermarest was there. And they were fixing through hikers punctures and holes for free. So I said, sweet, man, I'm in luck, because I've dunked mine 3 times. I put soapy water on it, and that helps you see bubbles. Never seen a bubble. That's why I'm convinced it's a very small pinhole puncture, because it doesn't leak unless I think my weight's on it, and then it does. So I give it to them. They had it like 10 or 12 hours. They had the whole day because they were doing a ton of air mattresses. And at the end they said, I hate to tell you this, but we were able to repair every single air mattress at this show, except for the ones that were permanently damaged, like a valve blown out or something, except for yours. We could not find it. We had 4 people try to find it. We could not find it, so we're very sorry. So that's another reason I can't seem to find it. It's not super fast, but I'm done with it. And the main thing is I'm sleeping really, really cold on it. So let's go over the specs on that, so you can, in case you're interested in that air mattress. It was a great one for me. It still is a good one, but because of some things, I'm going to a different one. So let's go over the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite first. All right, here it is, the Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite. And I have the size that works best for me because I'm a bigger guy at 6'3" and I'm kind of broad shoulders. As I have what's called the regular wide. It's 25 inches across and standard length 72 inches long. I've said I'm 6'3", which is 75 inches, but I don't care about my toes hanging off. And by not having to get the long and wide, I save a bunch of ounces on the weight, but also the physical size that it packs up. So I really, really enjoyed this. And you know, if you are definitely shorter and whatever, I think this is a great air mattress for you. And let's go over some of the specs. So like I said, I gave you the length. It has a 4.2 R value, so right in the middle of the road, to kind of on the warmer side from some of the really ultralight stuff. So this is also 16 ounces, so 1 pound. So really, it's a great mix of lightweight, warm. For the PCT, it's warm for most of the PCT, you know. And like I said, I don't mind if it kind of looks like a surfboard, doesn't it? Well, living in SoCal, it kind of makes sense. But anyway, yeah, Yeah, like I said, I've really enjoyed this thing. Um, all the thermarests come with pump sack, stuff sack, and some repair tape for holes or punctures. So I've had a few of these over the years, so I have a few of the repair kits, but I always carry those in my kit when I'm on PCT, no matter what air mattress I have. But all right, so that's it. That's the basic air mattress. Let's show you what I decided to change to for now. All right, here it is. I changed to something very similar, the Thermarest Neo Air x-therm. And this is the Next, or NXT, their newest version. So I'm going to go over the specs of this and kind of tell you how it's different. I got the same size, the regular wide, so 25 inches by 72. This has a higher R value. So actually this new version, the one I showed you is the old version of the x-lite. This was 6.9 R value, so very warm compared to the 4.2, but now it's been bumped up to 7.3. The other difference is they went from 2.5 inches thick. The new versions of both the x-lite and this one are 3 inches thick, so a little bit more comfortable. It takes you a few more pumps, breaths of air to get it full, but I have had 2 nights on it so far. I'll talk about it, but I've noticed it is a little bit softer and more comfortable. It doesn't have the crinkly sound like the yellow is known for. The new NXT yellow one actually is supposedly 6 times quieter, so they did something. But and what is the difference? That one is 16 ounces, so 1 pound. This is 20 ounces, or 1 pound 4 ounces. So you guys know I've been preaching going lighter and more compact, and I have other things coming that are lighter. But when it came down to it, I decided that if I'm going to be comfortable, obviously I run warm, so on warmer nights I could probably use my quilt as just like a kind of like a throw blanket. But on cold nights, I've been on 2 cold nights with it so far, and I've been toasty warm, so I'm happy with it so far. Also, this has a 70 denier bottom and a 30 denier top, so it's much more durable and tough. And for a guy like me that's had nothing but bad experience with air mattress, that's a good start for it. Hopefully it'll be more durable than the x-lite was, but I do hike in the desert, so that can be an issue. Lastly, it has the same wing lock valve. It's kind of a newer. They had on their older stuff before they had this. They had a lot of problems with the valve, so I think it's helped solve a lot of problems. I haven't any problems with the valve as far as I know, so that's good. So far I've really enjoyed it, and like I said, I'm saving weight in a lot of other areas. So I can afford to take 4 ounces for this. This is $260 full price. I failed to say the yellow one, it was years ago, like 3 years ago when I bought it, $229. I think it's around the same price. So they're not cheap. And that's why I was a little frustrated with Thermarest not backing their warranty when I read their warranty, and I fit right into their warranty, but who knows. I have 2 nights, like I said, on it. I've been warm. I'll give you more updates as I go along and use it, but so far I've been really happy. When it packs up, it's about the same size. It's a fraction thicker than the x-lite, but I don't mind that. And lastly, it also comes with a pump sack, which I don't use on trail, a stuff sack, which I don't use, and repair tape. One of my tips I can tell you is when if you want to save weight, you don't need the pump sack and I'm going to tell you right now, one of my least favorite things is to blow up my air mattress after a 20+ mile day every day. I hate it. But it saves weight, it saves space. Some people use the pump sack as like a stuff sack, and they can put clothes and stuff in it. I just don't bring it. It's just more stuff to touch and deal with. The stuff sack, you don't need it. What I do is I fold it up in kind of a rectangle that fits right on my pack, nice and flat. If you have a frameless pack, you can I used to have a frameless pack, and you can you can fold it in a rectangle and put it in your pack, but against your back, so that anything pokey in your pack doesn't bother you or bump with you like a cook hit or something. So that's one way to use this, as kind of a pad against your back, inside your pack. And I'm looking forward to using this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. What do you guys like and use? This is the NXT, the new one. Do you have like an old one? Or I would love to go to the Uber Light. My boy, the Hiking Rev, just got one, but he hasn't used it yet. But I'm afraid that's way too fragile for this big boy. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in the upper right if you want to be notified. If you'd like to support my channel before I get going this year on the PCT, there's ways to do it below in the description box. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you down the trail.